The night of June 21st, 1978, Gigante de Arroito Stadium in Rosario felt entirely disconnected from reality. Outside, the roar of tens of thousands of ecstatic fans echoed, but deep inside the stadium's concrete tunnels, under the flickering glare of dim neon lights, a suffocating, breathless tension was taking over. The visitors' locker room door swung open. A head of state stepped inside. Following him were not sports officials, but secret agents in black suits, pistols lurking beneath their jackets. Believe me, this was no courtesy call. It was a deadly, cold-blooded threat. The man standing there, staring down at the players with an icy gaze, was Jorge Videla, the most ruthless military dictator in Argentine history. And those trembling beneath his shadow were the players of the Peru national team. When the final whistle blew, the scoreboard displayed a result so absurd it was almost laughable. 6-0 for Argentina. They called it a victory, but the detectives at ACornerA called it a historical robbery, the filthiest stain football has ever had to endure. The entire nation of Argentina celebrated in pure euphoria. But does anyone know what that golden trophy was washed in? In blood, in humiliation, and in a twisted play directed by bloodthirsty tyrants. Where is the evidence? It's not on the pitch. It lies within confidential telegrams between two governments, and the cargo ships carrying thousands of tons of free grain leaving the port of Buenos Aires right after the match. A brutal transaction was unfolding. The Peru national team didn't lose out of incompetence. They were forced to their knees because their fate had already been sealed at the boardroom tables of dictators, where sporting honor was crushed to ensure the survival of a genocidal regime. Let's turn back the clock to the blazing yet dark summer of 1978. A World Cup operated strictly under military rule. Argentina was backed into a corner. They absolutely had to defeat Peru by 4 goals or more to eliminate Brazil. 4 goals. An impossible mission against a Peruvian defense that had been playing flawlessly throughout the tournament. But dark power intervened. General Videla walked straight into Peru's locker room. Standing among the bewildered players, he casually spoke of South American solidarity, while subtly reminding them of their family's safety back home. Can you smell the terror suffocating those poor souls? The truth is always buried by fear, but ACornerA is here to dig it up. Hit that subscribe button right now to witness the most shameful farce in football history with us. And just like that, the shameless theater officially began. Peru's once resilient warriors instantly turned into soulless ghosts on the pitch. They passed the ball directly to their opponents. They intentionally fell out of breath. They stood frozen like puppets on strings. The ball rolled into Peru's net. Once, twice, then 6 times. Goalkeeper Ramon Quiroga collapsed, helplessly retrieving the ball. The world fell numb before the terrifying silence of a match stripped of its honor. The stands exploded into pure madness. Argentina punched their ticket to the final. They laughed, they cried. But that victory reeked of the rot of corruption. Right after the match, 35,000 tons of grain and $50 million in financial aid were immediately transferred from Argentina to Peru. How pathetic. It turns out the price of a nation's honor could be bought out with sacks of wheat. Darkness cannot hide the truth forever. Decades later, as the dictatorship collapsed, the silenced mouths finally began to speak. Peruvian defender Jose Velasquez bitterly confessed to the media, "6 of us were sold out. That match was an absolute farce. That humiliation followed them all the way to their graves." But the truth on ACornerA's chalkboard is even more sickening. This match was part of Operation Condor, a sinister alliance between South American dictatorships. They used the players' blood to distract the public from crimes of genocide. General Videla needed that golden trophy at all costs to legitimize his brutal regime, completely ignoring the fact that thousands of innocent citizens were being tortured and disappeared just outside the stadium walls. They used the lives and the very soul of football as cheap jewelry for political power, a supreme insult to humanity. That 6-0 victory was therefore never a source of pride. It remains a bleeding wound, a definitive indictment exposing the sheer cruelty of dirty politics. Justice grinds slow but fine. General Videla and his inner circle were later sentenced to life in prison for crimes against humanity, dying in absolute disgrace. Yet, the 1978 World Cup title was never revoked. Argentina's name remains engraved on the trophy's base, like a painful scar reminding the world of a blood-soaked World Cup. More than 40 years have passed, but whenever the match in Rosario is brought up, true fans of the Albiceleste do not hold their heads high. They can only look down, in silence. Football is meant for love, to celebrate pure and innocent dreams. But when kidnapped by demons, it transforms into a cold weapon designed to crush justice. A goal is supposed to be the ultimate expression of joy, but those 6 goals that night took the shape of gunshots, suffocating the truth. The Edu Tibay match, was it a tragic accident of fate, or a haunting lesson about the fragile boundary between sports and dark power? Default text. The files on Brutal Dark Corners are temporarily closed. In the next episode, ACornerA will take you far away from conspiracies and gun barrels, far from the stench of calculated glory, to experience one of the most romantic and pure love stories ever written on the pitch. A gentle tale of innocent love, unwavering loyalty, and a promise from childhood that changed the destiny of a great legend. Hit subscribe right now and join us for episode 5 next week. Leave your theories in the comments below. The net is torn. The case file is open. See you at the next corner of ACornerA.